Hi, I'm Chuck Todd, NBC News Political Director.
And I'm David Gregory, Chuck Todd's intern and host of MSNBC's Race for the White House.
And welcome to Veepstakes, MSNBC.com's interactive vice presidential game. We'll handicap the Republican matchups, and you get to play the pundit, placing your bets each week on who will advance and become John McCain's running mate.
All right, so think of this as like March Madness for politics, a chance to redeem yourself if you didn't do so well in your NC2A basketball tourney bracket. We're going to have 4 full rounds of matchups, followed by the showdown on June 24th. So, can you pick the number 2 on the GOP ticket? All right, we got the brackets here, Chuck. So, I'm going to start in our week 1. We've got Sarah Palin and Rob Portman. I'm going to go for Portman here, a former leader in the House, Southern Ohio, strong conservative, young, dynamic future of the party. I think he's a very attractive candidate to be a number 2.
Only Ohio guy we have on here, but
right.
I'll tell you, Sarah Palin, she's, a mother. 5 children, just gave birth. Sitting governor of Alaska, conservatives love her. Don't be surprised if she's got some grassroots movement. My next favorite matchup, Meg Whitman versus Kay Bailey Hutchison. If, Senator Clinton is not on the Democratic ticket, John McCain may want to pick a woman.
Right.
Meg Whitman, for those who don't know her, former eBay CEO, outgoing eBay CEO.
Well, and there's something else. I mean, not only a bold choice outside the realm of politics, Kay Bailey Hutchison's been around a long time, to establishment, I think. Meg Whitman on the economy.
New economy.
She's a
new economy.
Could shore up a real potential weakness for McCain in a year when this could be issue 1 that people vote on.
I'll be curious if any of our business types make it through. Meg Whitman, Michael Dell. If they somehow sneak through and people get it. A lot of times people don't like these choices.
All right, Lindsey Graham and Bobby Jindal. Jindal, I guess they're both going to be at the Sedona Summit over the weekend where they're talking with John McCain. I just think Bobby Jindal, interesting, Louisiana, Indian American, 36 years old. I think if there's concerns about McCain's health and age, it's a bridge too far, as somebody might say.
When you can biologically be John McCain's grandson. It might not be the right pick. My other favorite matchup that we got going, a 2-7 matchup here, Joe Lieberman, sometimes Democrat, sometimes independent, versus Phil Gramm. Phil Gramm, obviously, probably not somebody that John McCain is considering, but might be the person that has the most influence on McCain when it comes to the economy.
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing that's troublesome about that, you could say, McCain could make a real play for Jewish voters in states like Florida, Pennsylvania, with the most famous Jewish politician in the country, an Orthodox Jew in Joe Lieberman. But A, he's lost before. He's been on a ticket before. And B, I just think that might be a little tough for Republicans to swallow who are already concerned about John McCain. Lieberman
People forget how this guy is very pro-choice, very pro-gay rights.
Absolutely. He's with him on the war. He's conservative on other matters.
Big social liberal. Yeah. Big social liberal. The other one to take a look at, Mike Huckabee. How will he do well? He's usually got a good grassroots following. He could do well in something like this because his folks seem to be still fairly energized about him. Bob Novak wrote a column about how energized the evangelical movement is about Huckabee and how unenthusiastic they are about John McCain. Maybe he almost has to go with the huckster.
Yeah, I mean, and he's obviously got a national following. J.C. Watt, somebody, does he pick an African-American to try to balance out Obama? It's a little cynical to just sort of reach for somebody who doesn't necessarily have the national following just because he's black. He's going to somehow cancel that out. I don't know if that's necessarily the case. We should also mention, I guess, Mitt Romney and Connie Mack the third. I've been bullish on Romney. I just think, he's
Romney, a 1 seed. That's
why he's the number 1 seed. I think he's, potential first future of the party, strong on the economy. The only problem is that he and McCain appear to loathe each other.
But he hung out at the barbecue, so who knows? Maybe that's their way of getting to know each other. The other 1 seed in here, everybody was hot on him. He seems to be getting cooler. Tim Pawlenty.
Right.
What's happened?
Yeah,
why do you think that sort of the...
Well, he had some controversial remarks about his if he could only get his wife to have sex with him as well, which seemed to raise some eyebrows. An odd comment. The other thing is, I still think the plus side for him, young, future of the party, and a governor. I think somebody who's a proven administrator also helps get some of his credentials outside Washington, where the establishment thing could be a problem for McCain.
The bridge collapse, though.
Yeah.
The bridge collapse, and, do you wonder, does the national media, when they go and pounce on him, does that end up that they say, hey, how much of a role did Pawlenty's administration?
All right, now it's your turn to vote and tell us who you think would make the better GOP VP for the ticket. Read the bios, check out our tips, and click on your choice in each head-to-head matchup. Then submit your picks and see how you're faring. Come back as often as you want to see how the odds change over the week. Then be sure to come back every Tuesday to see who advanced and to enter your picks for the next round. Thanks very much.